This right here is not Florida. Let me explain. In this scene with Brian sitting at a table, you can actually see a map laid out in front of him. And honestly, it's details like this to remind you why Rockstar has been hinting at multiple locations for so long, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. And the crazy thing is, most people probably didn't even notice that this map is sitting right in front of them. Right here you can see a stretched out version of this map. And the crazy part is that there's hundreds of clues about new places that most people didn't even notice. Right here we see the Islands and Waterways section, where the map shows a couple of tiny islands off the coast. And what will blow your mind right now is that this is the exact match of the geography of the Bahamas. We could have had some random islands and no one would have said a thing. But Rox has somehow carefully modeled the layout to hint us some real-world location. That's not the only crazy part, because what really stood out to everyone is the structure of the roads. Roads in America are typically, squares, rectangles and straight lines. But here we see curves and bends are way more typical, being in South America than in USA or Canada. In previous GTA maps, you could mostly just assume roads were generic. But on this map, the pattern actually makes sense geographically. Look closely, and you'll notice some areas could even indicate rivers or canals, not only roads if that's consistent across GTA 6's locations. Then yeah, we are looking at something very, very important. The same goes for this airport in the top left corner. We already saw a glimpse of this in other leaks, but now it's clearly more visible. There seems to be some sort of runway, and the surrounding structures are laid out just like a real compound. The scale might be slightly off due to the warped image, but the intent is obvious. It's a kind of thing that sounds basic, but in open-world games it's pretty rare. Another thing nobody's really talking about is that this isn't just concept art or a random background prop. This is a legit piece of the actual map. And what blew my mind is how it could end up being an island we can run drugs to and visit whenever we like. Rockstar already confirmed it won't just be Leon either, so this feels like a direct tease of that second playable location.